All right, I'm just get right into it, not take too much of your time. I definitely feel like that Pop the Balloon show was cooked. And this is a perfect example of sometimes you just got to keep original content original. From the original YouTube series, it was all black contestants or majority black. You get on Netflix, and just as some of the comments has said, it seems like Netflix messed around and gentrified it. And once again, I'm not here to play too heavy on the race card. It sounds too controversial. But in this case, there's nothing wrong with keeping it the way it was. Just imagine if, I don't know, like you got the Fresh Prince spinoff, or if they came back with Insecure. Speaking of Yvonne Orji, imagine if Insecure got picked up by Netflix when Insecure was at its peak, but once it hit Netflix, you got like half the cast, half of the main characters were white, or the new Fresh Prince on Peacock, when that came back, half the cast was white. It would definitely turn you off. And yes, this is a reality dating show, but I feel like that same principle applies. It's like the people on the show were majority black, and yet we feel like we got to change it up once we hit Netflix. Also, I feel like in terms of keeping it 100% original, there was nothing wrong with the original host. Arlette, I believe her name is. She was great. Yvonne Orji is also really good at what she does, but there was no need to change up the host. Arlette was doing just fine. And if anything else, I really just hope, for the sake of the originators of the show, the original creators, I just hope that they got, paid handsomely for allowing Netflix to use their intellectual property or use their idea, basically. Hopefully, that's some type of silver lining that they at least got paid for it. And once again, not only did they, you know, stray away from just keeping it majority black, it's like some of the people who, this is just from my personal opinion, some of the black people on the show, I felt like we're trying to do a little too much for attention for whatever reason. And being from, someone from Bowie, Maryland myself, the one lady from Baltimore really, I cringe. I literally cringe when she, at some point, somebody comes out there and she says, she pops a balloon because she's like, I want my man to look like he killed somebody before. She says something like that. And it's like, all right, man, like, where's this coming from? And then another time she initially wanted a black contestant which is why she popped it when Johnny Bananas came out. And it's like, the next black guy comes out and she decides to roast his hairline instead. And it's like, well, damn, she kind of, I felt embarrassed